So, here's a juicy update that could shake things up for Apple fans. The upcoming iPhone SE 4 might face a ban in the United States if it ends up using displays from certain Chinese suppliers, like BOE and Tianma. Yep, you heard that right. A US official has suggested putting these companies on a trade blacklist. If that happens, it could mean that the iPhone SE 4 wouldn't be able to hit the shelves. Now, why does this matter? Well, BOE is expected to be the main supplier of OLED displays for the SE 4, and losing them could put Apple in a tough spot. You know how Apple loves to keep production costs down. They've been looking into alternative suppliers for key components, especially displays, to help them save a few bucks. Plus, with all the political and economic fluctuations, having stable suppliers is super important for companies trying to maintain a smooth operation. BOE is a big name in the display world and works with several top smartphone brands. Apple has been in talks with them to integrate their panels into various iPhone models. However, here's the kicker. BOE hasn't quite met Apple's high-quality standards for premium displays yet. Still, it looks like Apple is leaning towards relying on them for a majority of the iPhone SE 4 displays. This could mean that users of the SE 4 might not get the top-notch hardware they expect, especially when it comes to the display, which plays a huge role in user experience. Earlier reports even suggested that BOE was supposed to provide about 70% of the displays for the iPhone SE 4. Samsung was in the running too, but negotiations fell through because Apple didn't want to meet the price Samsung was asking for. It's rumored that Apple has even asked BOE to tweak certain specs to lower costs, but what those tweaks entail is still a bit of a mystery. We can only speculate that things like maximum brightness, or maybe even using older OLED technologies, might be on the chopping block. Apple does charge a premium for the iPhone Special Edition, but it seems they're falling short when it comes to offering the high-quality hardware users expect. It might be time for them to consider teaming up with Samsung or LG, who are both known for their fantastic displays. After all, even Apple's flagship iPhones use Samsung displays, which speaks volumes about the quality advantage these suppliers can provide. Speaking of negotiations, Apple has also been chatting with LG about display supplies for the SE 4. They're reportedly aiming to pay up to $40 per unit, which could help keep costs down. Now onto the iPhone SE 4 launch, which is expected in 2025 with a starting price of $499. But hold up. If BOE gets blacklisted, Apple might have to scramble for more expensive suppliers, which could bump the price of this budget-friendly model to around $549. And there's more bad news for early iPhone 16 buyers. A Reddit user posted a photo of their iPhone 16 Pro showing a single green line running down the display. This caught a lot of attention, with many users suggesting they visit the Apple Store for help. Plus, another user on X mentioned touchscreen issues, where certain areas just wouldn't respond to taps or gestures. This problem seems to stem from overly sensitive accidental click protection, definitely more of a software hiccup than a hardware issue. Honestly, this is why I always tell my viewers to wait a few months before jumping on a new device right after launch. It can be super frustrating to spend over $1,000 only to run into these kinds of problems. Ideally, you want to give it some time for the bugs to get ironed out. So, what do you think about all these developments? Should the iPhone SE 4 come with better hardware? And if you're one of the early iPhone 16 buyers, have you encountered any issues? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, take care.